Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. My name is Enyonam, and if you like what you see, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends and family. And for my returning subscribers, hey y'all, what's up? What's popping? What's going on? So as you can see, we're in like a different setting. I wanted to try something new. So today's video is going to be kind of like a faith-based video. It's also in honor of May being the Mental Health Awareness Month. So today's video, I wanted it to be something mental health related, and then like bringing it to God and stuff. So I hope you guys, enjoy what I have to say or learn something from what I have to say. So yeah, stay tuned. Oh, if you see me looking down, it's because I took notes, because I didn't want to forget anything, and this car is hot. I didn't want to forget anything. If you hear any noise in the background, it's because the the air is on.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to.
So we're going to be talking about anxiety, and something that I learned in my devotional or my /quiet time about a week ago concerning anxiety. I realized that a lot of us struggle with anxiety, and so yeah, let's get into it. So what is anxiety? Anxiety is just worry. Like, another word for worry is anxiety. And I don't even want to consider myself someone who struggles with anxiety anymore, because but for the video's sake, those of us who struggle with anxiety is only because we worry about things. We worry about things that we have no control over, things that we might have control over, or we just worry about things that are uncertain in our lives and in the world and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically what anxiety is. And one thing the Bible tells us about anxiety is in Philippians chapter 4 verse 6, I think. And it says, like, do not be anxious about anything, but we should let our requests be known to God through supplication and something else. I mean, I'm not really good at quoting the Bible word for word, but I know you guys know the verse I'm talking about, and it's literally telling us what exactly we should do, right? So if we're not doing what the Bible is literally telling us to do concerning anxiety, we shouldn't worry about anything, we shouldn't be anxious about anything, but instead we should just let God know what exactly we're feeling and stuff like that. If we're not doing that, then it's a sin. But it's not one of those sins where it's like, oh my gosh, you're a sinner. It's one of those sins that we don't know. So something that I do when I'm praying is when I'm praying for forgiveness, I ask God to forgive me for my known and unknown sins, because sometimes out of ignorance, out of the fact that we don't know certain things, we sin without even knowing. So I just tell God, look, I don't know if it's a sin or not. When I'm praying, I'm just look, God, I'm sorry for whatever I did that I wasn't supposed to do, and the things that I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do, but I still did. So yeah, so it's one of those sins where it's not like you're gonna get crucified for it. Anxiety is a sin because we are not trusting God, and not trusting God is a sin, I guess. Anxiety is basically a direct result of trusting in your own resources and not trusting in God. And you trusting in your own resources is, in other words, telling God that he's not who he says he is, and probably you feel like whatever that you're anxious about or whatever that you're worrying about, he's not capable of helping you with it. And it's kind of like being who God is, you having anxiety is literally telling him that, look, I don't think this is something that you can control. I don't think this is I feel like this is too big for you. And we know that nothing is too big for God. So anxiety becomes a sin when you let it dictate your response to God. I feel like as human beings, it's normal for us to be anxious about something or worry about something, but when we let that worry affect the way we relate with God and affect the way we think, that's when it becomes a sin. Because like I said earlier, you're basically telling God that he's not who he says he is, and he can't do what he says he's gonna do. But once you feel anxious about something, that's when you put it in, when you tell God that, look, I'm worried about this X, Y, and Z, and I need you to take care of it because I can't take care of it. We're supposed to literally let God know everything. And I feel like sometimes we feel like God doesn't care about certain things, like the little things, which he does. And I'm learning that now. Like I am a control freak. I like to control things. I like to do things that are like, make sure I have control over everything, and that really affects me because then I'm not allowing God to be God. So one thing that I'm literally learning is to bring everything to God. Like, bring literally everything, the smallest of smallest things that you feel like he doesn't care about. You have to bring it to him because he's gonna help you with it, or he's gonna give you like his 2 cents on it. And I think me doing that has helped me really be at peace with everything, because even in Philippians chapter 4 verse 7, the verse after do not be anxious it talks about God is going to give you, like, the peace of God that surpasses all understanding is going to be with you. It doesn't say that God is going to answer your prayer. It's not saying God is going to give you what you said you wanted, because sometimes what we think we want is not what we need. It's literally telling us that the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. And I feel like this season I have been learning and truly understanding what it meant, that this peace of God that surpasses all understanding. Because me, a few months ago, prior to Corona, if Corona had happened then, I would be losing my head. But now I'm at so much peace. I was even telling my life coach, like, I'm really chilling, like, during this whole quarantine. Like, yeah, I have my days that I worry and X, Y, and Z. But, like, for the most part, my anxiety hasn't gotten the best of me. So, and that is because God has given me his peace. So, yeah, all I'm just trying to say is, you know, as the Bible is telling us not to have anxiety and stuff like that, not to be anxious about anything, just don't. I'm telling you, whatever you're anxious about, if you give it to God, he's gonna, even if he doesn't give you what you expected to get, whatever he's going to give you is better than what you wanted. Because one thing I've noticed as well is anytime I pray about something and I don't get what I prayed for, in my head I'm like, God, if you didn't give me this, you better have something better for me, because I'm not playing with you. And I know a lot of people would think, but you're not supposed to talk to God like that. God is literally your friend, your dad, your everything. So to God, like, he's my dad. Like, how I would talk to my dad, that's how I talk to God. And I feel like it's made our relationship stronger, because when you come to your parents too formal, you don't really have a relationship with them. You're just, doing it out of respect and not really because you want to build a relationship with them. So I literally come to God, like, letting it all out, and it's really, really helped with my anxiety. So as we are going about our day and stuff, the only tip I have for you for people with anxiety is to literally leave it to God. Give it to God. Literally, just give it to God, because he has something way better for you. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like these car videos, let me know, because I don't mind coming in a car to talk. Guys, if you liked this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and share. And comment what you think about what I said. If you have any, like, questions, concerns, and contributions, let me know as well. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.